The new series starts today. Times are new. It's a new season, new me, new manager. But we are going to play the first game today. What we're going to do today is just find out what this team are like. Nathan! Come on, Nathan! Come on, concentrate. Concentrate. Oh, yeah, boy! I need to improve this squad, and this is where it all begins. I'm the worst football manager ever, and welcome to the Sutton Scramble. The new series starts today. I'm so excited. I'm so buzzing about today and joining my third club in less than 2 seasons in Football Manager 2016, and here we are. I've taken the role as Sutton United in the kind of 2016-17 season. As you can see here from the top right of the screen, I am 28th of January 2017. Haven't played a game yet for Sutton, but we are going to play the first game today. Also, since I got sacked, I just had a little look at the game that I last played as Gosport manager. Let me just show you. Gosport Borough was my last job, and I was playing as them, and it was the game against Hayes and Yedding that I lost. Well, I lost 3-2 devastatingly. It was hell. Let me just show you the sort of when that was. So I lost 3-2 here, and it's this game here. Can you see the date that took place on? Monday the 26th of December. I got sacked on Boxing Day, everyone. Isn't that like the most sad thing you've ever heard in your life? So anyway, but I move on. Pastures new. Times are new. It's a new season, new me, new manager. And this is where it all begins. Let me just show you a brief introduction to my squad, because in reality I haven't really had any time to get any new players in and any sort of new staff in or anything like that. And there are a few things that I've picked up on already and have changed ahead of my first game, where we're basically, what we're going to do today is just find out what this team are like, because let me show you how they're getting on. In terms of their schedule, my goodness, look at this. Since the back end of November, or well, even mid-November, 19th of November, they have won 2 games and they have lost all of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, like nearly 15 games they've had 2 victories. So surprisingly, or not, they are bottom of the league, bottom of the Vanarama National League. They were promoted last season, and I know it's so good to have joining me and watching this. I know are some Sutton fans, so you'll be pleased to know, Sutton fans, that Sutton got promoted, which is great news. You know, that London side. The humble Sutton United have been promoted up to Vanarama National. However, they're not doing so great. They are bottom of the league here. They've only won 7 games this season. 33 games they've played. So we've only got another 13 games to get them out of relegation. That's all I've been given from the board. Just expectation to try and to battle against relegation. So I'm 6 points away from doing that, which isn't too great. And let me tell you a little bit about the team I'm joining. Firstly, to let you know, I went onto the staff, and there were a few that I weren't too happy with, and so I got rid of the scout. Now, only to realise that I now don't have a scout. So that's going to prove a little bit difficult to get any real decent players until I have got a scout. So I've put an advert out for a scout, and I'm going to be formally looking just myself, rather than waiting for the advert. I'm just going to look for the responses from the advert. I'm just going to look myself for a decent scout. I've got one physio. This girl here, Catherine Chambers, who physiotherapy 7. Really, I think I could do better there as well. There's a lot of ones in her skills there, but she's only been a physio, so 7 isn't so bad. And then I've got 3 coaches. Ron Harbour, head of youth. His judging player ability and judging player potential is quite high, and working with youngsters is quite high, which is ultimately all you need for a head of youth. So that's why I've kept him for now. And then I've got coach Ian Baird, who doesn't look too bad. A few 10s here in his coaching ability. Level of discipline 19. Just 52 years old. He just makes me think of like one of those mega strict teachers who's just like, "Oh, make a mistake and I'm going to kill you." That's the sort of school I went to. Anyway, so that's my stuff. So ultimately my biggest gap I've got is a scout, but also I'm starting to use this bottom half of the screen here on my staff screen a lot more. Here where you can see here where you kind of rate in terms of the league and quality of your coaches. Now as you can see here, my coaching is around sort of average. My defending's above average, my technical coaching is above average, but really you've got like fitness is below average, man management is very low, and actually you can see here obviously I haven't got a scout, so that's showing nothing. My medical side of things, I'm almost one of the worst. I've got one of the worst medical teams in the league as well, so really I want to boost that up and do a bit of work on that. Let's move on to the squad now, and firstly, to those of you who are Sutton fans, I'll let you know about a couple of players. Dan Fitchett, who is a player in the real Sutton United. Well, I don't know why it's like that, because they are real. I don't know what I'm doing. Dan Fitchett. There is only one effing Fitchett, is what I hear is one of the chants. So we'll see if we can get that going. He looks like he's one of Sutton's key men in the real game. And actually looking at his stats here, he's got 13 finishing, determinations 15, high work rate. His physicals aren't too bad, which is ultimately in the lower leagues you need players with good physical abilities, more than technical really. So physical is quite high. And then in terms of, if I sort of rate them in terms of ability, I've got this fella here, Aidan Austin, who's a left midfielder who doesn't look too bad. Again, his physicals are quite high. He's a rated 4-star, just 19 years old as well. Craig Eastman, who does feature in the real team as well, he's got pretty good stats, 26 years old. He looks like quite a nice central midfielder here. Average rating isn't too bad for this season, considering they're bottom of the league. Do you know what I mean? It's like a bit crazy. Russ Warner's in goal. We've got this guy here, Lemonheigh Evans, Connor Lemonheigh Evans, 20-year-old Welsh guy, striker, has got quite low finishing, which is literally the first thing I go to for a striker, and he's got low finishing. But he's actually got some other high stats, so flair, leadership off the ball, teamwork, work rate, decisions, anticipation, all quite high. Decent header of the ball, so we'll just get him in the box and get him heading some corners there, heading some crosses. Dribbling's 11, and his fitness quite high as well. So that, from first look, some of my key higher ranked players don't look too bad. Looking at the gaps, if I was to show you what my starting 11 looks like, and you can see here from the stars that I've got quite low ability around this area here, which looks like sort of defence and defence particularly. So I think I'm going to have to definitely boost up my defence. But also, in honesty, looking at my subs bench, they look quite low stars as well. So I'm going to have to really sort of do some work there. And then I've got a lot of players here who are injured. I've got 5 players here who are injured. Let's have a little quick go. So it's Downer 6 to 8 weeks, Beckwith for 3 to 4 weeks, George Porter 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. So nothing like mega long, but still that's going to really hinder me in these last like 13 weeks of the season. So I'm going to have to do some work here. Now, quick look to the finances. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but finances, I've got no transfer budget at all really. £676, which will get me. I could always buy like a couple of PS4s for the staff room maybe. That could be quite good. Do that. And wage budget, I'm actually not doing too bad on that. So I've got a 10 grand wage budget, and I'm only spending 7.5k a week. So that suggests that I've got a couple of grand there to get some decent players in for free at least and give them some wages. So there we are. There we have it. That's what the team are looking like. And for those of you who are Sutton fans, I've had a couple of questions about a couple of players and a couple of comments about a couple of players. Firstly, Craig Dundas. I know in real life he has recently played his 400th appearance, which is so impressive. Now on the game, he actually isn't playing anymore in January 2017. Whether this is a prophecy for the future, who knows. But here we have Craig Dundas, who is currently the head of youth development at North Ferriby. So Craig, if you're watching, why not, mate? Do you know what I mean? Why not? There he is. There's the man himself. So Craig Dundas was a Sutton legend, really. Look at that, 2007 through to 2015-16. He didn't play many games in this last season. 2 appearances, 1 goal. But saying that, 2 appearances, 1 goal. Do you know what I mean? Why didn't they play him some more? Anyway, so he is a hero of Sutton. But unfortunately, He is not in the Sutton team anymore. And just for you Sutton fans, I did try and get him to see if he could be on the staff with us, but he rejected it. So, oh well, never mind. Another player who has been suggested to me is Stuart Fleetwood. Let me just... oh, crikey, why didn't it come up? Stuart Fleetwood. Now, Stuart has been recommended because he used to play for Sutton. And let me just bring him up here. He's currently a free agent. However, because I have no scout, I have no availability to even scout him. So, 30 years old, he's got nothing there, Welsh guy. Look at his history, just shows his career. The last couple of seasons he's played for Sutton, played 41 games and 29 goals. That is so good in 2015-16. So I have no idea why he was released, whether, I don't know, whether Sutton couldn't afford him or what. Part of me is tempted to just approach to sign him anyway. Oh, I'm currently not investing in, not interested. Oh, he's looking, he's considering, he's not looking to move to a different country. As in from Wales. You don't want to move from Wales to England. You're an idiot, Stuart. You're an idiot if that's what you're thinking. Anyway, so that's him. Let's get on with the game, shall we? Let's crack on with today's match. First match, I have no idea what these players are like. So, boys, you're going to have to get out there and impress me. Quite frankly, you're going to have to impress me. That is no tomorrow. We are playing Kidderminster. Kidderminster, let me just have a little look as to where they are at in the league. I don't think they're particularly high. Yeah, 16th place. Yeah. Literally, I feel like I'm shooting in the dark today completely because I'm not having a clue what I'm doing. So let me show you the team for today that I'm going with. We're going with a 4-4-2 formation. I'm debating whether to go defensive or counter. I think I'm going to go counter. Looking at the schedule, they haven't been scoring many goals, but they haven't actually been letting many in either. It's like only 1 or 2 a game when they've been losing. So my thinking is we're going to need to start really training in attack, and I've done some work on training that I'll show you in another video, but we're going to have to start attacking a bit, but with our losing streak as it is, I don't think we can just go straight ahead, just attack them, it'll be grind. So I'm going counter. Instructions basic, look for the early overlap, lower tempo, normal for the defence, and we'll go for that, more direct passing. Okay, so Fitchett, Lemon and Harry Evans are up front. I might just call him the Lemon. We'll see how he goes today. If he plays well today, I'll call him the Lemon. If not, he's sticking with his normal weird name. Then we've got Austin on the left. We've got all these players here. You have a little look. Pause the game and have a little look now. Okay, so there we go. Other couple of players reminds me. Dan Spence reminds me of something. I think I've used him in a previous save, or I've played against him or something like that a lot before. But anyway, let's just see how we go, shall we? Shot in the dark, first time out. Give the boys a run out. Impress the new manager. Let's see how we do. Sutton Scramble, here we go. Here to stay. Here to move. Here to change things. Here to change the world. Here to take us into League 2 football. And this is what's going to happen next season. I won't be able to get it this season, just to let you know that. Even though Kidderminster are struggling at home at the moment, they still fancy them to win. Oh, boring, whatever. Okay, let's mark up. Oh, they're saying I should mark up Sambu, so I will. And I will close down these attacking midfielders and the striker here for Kidderminster. I've gone up a league in football, everyone. I'm just reminding you of this. I'm used to, I'm used to like Vanarama National South and North, not National. This is big. This is big. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. Let's see how they react to that. They basically don't react at all. So that's always a good start. New manager, and they don't react at all. Great. One thing I probably could have done, it's probably too late now, is to actually have a formal team talk. That probably would have been quite helpful. But let's go. Come on, Sutton. Come on, Sutton. Come on, Fitchett. Let's see how we can do this. Hippo-like Patrick. Spence. Hippo-like Patrick. The Hippo and the Lemon. That sounds like a great book or a film or something. The Hippo and the Lemon. It sounds like a children's book, doesn't it? Anyway, so we are 2 minutes in. 0-0. We're doing all right so far. Thanks very much, everyone. That's the end of that episode today. That's all we got time for today. A great 0-0 draw. Okay. Let's get rid of the league table. I don't need to see the league table right now. It would just depress me. Okay, Kidderminster on attack here. Here's Sambu. Across to Maxwell. What will Maxwell do with it? Across to Taylor. Looking lots of space here, Taylor. Fazlik in the middle of the pitch here. Maxwell, they're doing a lot of build-up play. Come on, boys. Get a challenge in. Here's Harold. Sambu. Oh, great save from Ross Warner. He is a bit of a hero of the Sutton team. A good keeper. Here's Taylor with a corner. Oh, cleared off the line. Cleared off the line. Yes, boy. Okay, we have not had much possession at all today, so I'm going to 40% of it. That is all we've got. Come on, concentrate. 21 minutes gone. They are on the attack again. It's Maxwell. It is what they are going to score at this sort of rate, aren't they? Let's go standard, you know. Oh, and Harold, great save from Warner again. It's Austin. He is shown up today so far. 23rd minutes, he has saved a couple of beauties. They've had 2 clear-cut chances, and Ross Warner has saved both of them. Best player on the pitch so far for me. Here's Kay. Here's Lewis. What can we do with it here? Here's Kay. Pump forward. Oh, Fitchett couldn't get onto it. And Sambu. Yeah, see, they are getting a lot of the possession here, aren't they? Oh, and Harold all on his own. Hit the bar! And Ross Warner holds onto it to save. They've had 10 shots. Something has to change here now, lads. Come on, let's slightly deeper. Drop slightly deeper. More direct passing. Let's retain possession a little bit more. You know, closing down a little bit more. Let's go for a normal tempo. Yeah, I don't think a lower. We're not in control of the game enough to play a lower tempo. We've just got to keep up with them at the moment. 42% of the possession. We've had nothing at this. Park with a corner. Sambu has scored. They deserve it, to be fair. Like, look at all the possession they've had. All of that possession. This is not good. Right, shorter passing. No. Actually, I can't do shorter passing. They're not good enough to do shorter passing. I'm disagreeing with myself here. Oh, Sambu, yeah. Look at that. Oh, crikey. Right, if we can just go into half-time 1-0 down. It doesn't look as if we're going to. Austin with the clearance. It's Taylor. Come on, get a challenge in. I've got a tough task on my hands here. It's Fazlik. They're just all over us at the moment, aren't they? It's Harold and it's 2-0. It's 2-0. God dear me. Wow. What a start to the series, eh? 2-0 down. Crikey. Right, 14 shots on shots, 8 shots on target. We have not had a single shot yet. Dear me. Okay, let's skip this. We don't need to see this. Everyone. It's just disappointing for you. It's disappointing for me. It's not a good start. But I don't really mind losing this game. I feel like it's just the start of, you know, it's given me a bit of a, okay, aggressive. I expect to see a much better showing you from the second half. I'm wondering whether to just defensive. Favourites to lose. Okay, I'm going to go defensive. Now, this does probably seem a stupid idea to many of you. You're probably like, why on earth are you going to go defensive? I think I just need to, I don't know, just build from the back a bit, really. If we're constantly losing, we've got to start from somewhere. And I feel like if whilst we're on this sort of negative side, well, I'll build from the back. I'm going to get some strong defenders in, some decent central midfielders as well. Maybe like a decent goal-scoring striker who can just score goals like this. And build from the back. Okay, here we go. Is Lewis. Are we going to have an attack here? Looks like we might do. Hippolyte Patrick with the cross into Fitchett. Yo, Fitchett! There is only one F in Fitchett. Oh, yeah, boy. Hero. This is what I want him to do. 46 minutes in. There's the goal. This boy is stating his claim in the starting 11. Dan Fitchett. There he goes, tucks it away. Just controls it nicely, tucks it away in the bottom right corner. Yeah, boy, Hippolyte Patrick. I actually just love his name, Hippolyte Patrick. Like, brilliant. Whoever thought? You know what? Why don't we get surname Patrick and a surname Hippolyte, which is good enough on its own, and make it a double whammy hero. Incredible surname. That's what they've done. Anyway, so 2-1. 2-1. And with some good quality playing in this second half, who knows, is all I'm saying. Who knows? Encourage. However, Kidderminster on the attack here. Clark pumps into the box. Cleared from Lewis into Taylor. Only as far as Taylor, though. Taylor brings it in. Maxwell on a yellow card. Sambu on the edge of the box, the goal scorer. Fazlik back to Sambu. Park here. They're building up nicely. Come on, boys. Close them down. Close them down. Sambu. Park. Again, he pies it through to Harold. And Harold... Oh! Ross Warner is playing out of his skin for me in this first game. This is great. The Lemon passes it back to Warner. What's he going to do with it? Pumps it up the field. Taylor gets onto it and Field intercepts it and gets the clearance in. Well done there. Okay, so we've got a couple of players not playing too great. There's 60th minute in. We've got a 5.9 there from Kieran Kinder-John. Let's just have a little quick look at his stats. Limited defender, 21 years old. Like, it doesn't look too bad looking at those attributes there, but I think we'll take him off for this game. He's not playing. I've only got 4 subs. I've only got 4 subs. What? Why have I only got 4 subs? That's stupid. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. So I won't be bringing him off today then. Good. I can't believe I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice it. I should. That serves me right. That's the reason I lose my job twice in 2 seasons, eh? Because I'm allowed 5 subs, but I'm only going to have 4 because, you know. So it's like my arrogance of like, don't need them. Okay. 74th minute, 75th minute roughly. Some players looking a little bit tired out there. Let's try. How are they doing? So 6.7s. Not looking too bad. Theo Lewis and this one. Hippolyte Patrick's looking a bit tired as well. Let's take off Theo Lewis and let's put on Nathan Waters. Nathan, come on, Nathan. Let's see how he does. Okay. 75th minute. Let's see if we can claw this last goal back. It would be beautiful if we did. I'd be a very happy man. Dan Fitchett is looking quite tired. I'm tempted to just take him off just because I think he's a bit tired. But then again, I think he might be my only goal scorer. So I'll take off Mr. Lemon, who's playing a 7.4. He's not doing too great. And he's on 74%. He's barely ran anywhere. So we've got Tom Bollarinois. Tom Bollarinois on now for me. Let's see if he can pull anything out of the bag in these last moments of the game. Come on, 2 minutes to go. You can do something. Doesn't look as if you can, actually. No, they can't do anything. Okay. Is the ref going to call it a day? Or a Kidderminster on the attack here? Come on. Ross Warner holds on to it. Okay, things to take out of this game. Ross Warner, good goalkeeper. Dan Fitchett, there is only one F in his name. Second thing to take. And third thing to take away, just because things feel like they should be in 3s, I need to improve this squad. There's my third thing. Look, we've lost 2-1. Sympathise with them. I'll give them an assertive. It just wasn't our day. We'll leave it at that. And so I go into the next game, hopefully with a little bit more time to actually get a scout and a couple of other decent players. We'll see how we get on. So the quest continues. I am still bottom of the league, but this is a good start. I feel like I'm getting to know the squad. I hope you're getting to know the squad as well. It's been a slightly more bumper episode, an addition, and as we kick off this this series, so that you can know what the team are like and everything else. But I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I hope you are too. Do leave me ideas and comments below as to how I can improve this squad. Any gaps that you think you saw from that little interlude we had. And we'll go from there, shall we? Let's see what we can do with Sutton. We've got 12 games now to get them off the bottom of the league and out of the relegation zone. We can do this together. You and me, us, Sutton, England, the world of Football Manager. We can do this. So do join me on Twitter as well. I'm at worst F Manager ever. Also on Twitch at the worst football manager ever. If you like this content, do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button, and join me for the journey. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. Hopefully, I won't lose my job after this one game. That would be nice. That would be helpful. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you later.